Welcome back, and children, I'm so happy to see you. Today, I'm going to share something really special with you. It's springtime, and this time we get to see lovely, colorful flowers around us. But flowers wither off. I'm sure you would love to keep flowers with you. There's an activity which we can actually keep flowers as memories. Yes, it's the flower pounding activity, and I'm going to show you how to go about it today. Children, for this flower pounding activity, we'll be needing flower petals and a few leaves. If you think you need to put some impressions of leaves as well, and a pestle for pounding, a sketch pen for the outlines, a sheet of paper to make it into a card, and even a rectangular sheet of paper if you want to make a bookmark. And then we'll be needing a plastic sheet rather, just to make sure that the petals are firmly kept while we are pounding. So children, here I have cut the paper into the required size. I am going to make a card, and then with the other piece of paper I am going to make a bookmark. And I'm going to place the flower petals accordingly, and I hope you enjoy this activity along with me. And it's springtime and lots of flowers around us and beautiful flowers around us. I love flowers. So what we can do is we can keep these as memories of the flowers as well. So I will have to turn the petals downwards. The actual idea is to help the colors of the flowers to be transferred onto the paper. And I'm sure you will try this at home. Please do try this at home. We're going to try and place it accordingly, so it actually we get an idea of what we're actually doing as well. So please make sure that the flower petals are turned downwards. Take your time, of course, because we want the best, right? Yes. So you can use different color petals, flowers. I'm sure you have your favorite flowers, so you can use those petals. And yes, we can get even flowers from bouquets as well. So instead of discarding them out, we can use these creative ideas. Yes, so I'm going to make a bookmark as well. So I'm going to use flower petals here also. Simple. I'm just hoping it turns out really well. Okay, so first we arrange them properly, and then we need to pound them. Okay, so let's I'm going to place this here, so I think it's going to get a better. Okay, you can use your own creative ideas. I'm just giving you an idea of how to go about it. And simple, actually, one thing I'll say, children, why not flowers as in whole and just petals, is because I had tried the flowers, but the whole flower exactly, but the color wasn't getting transferred. So taking petals is easier, and it's easy for pounding as well. And moreover, you can try this activity on fabric. So even if you have what to say, tissue towels, or handkerchief that you want to use, or even paper like the way I'm using, so this is going to serve the purpose. And here I am going to place the thin plastic sheet over it, and I'm just going to firmly press it down before I start pounding. Okay, so I'm trying to get out the color out of these flower. That means to transfer the colors onto the paper. So we are going to pound it. Hold it firmly, nicely. It will take a little effort. You can even use a hammer, but I'm sure we'll all have a pestle at home. So of course, yes, children, we must be very careful of our fingers while we're doing this. The reason why I have taken a pestle, because it's easier to hold, and we have to be careful of our fingers, of the finger not coming under the pestle while we are pounding. Okay, so you can already see that the colors are being transferred onto the paper. If we take white paper, it's better because you can see the color. And children, one thing I'll say, the magic of these colors are, for example, we're taking the red rose, but when it's transferred onto the paper, it has a different color. Okay, so I'm sure you're going to see what the color is. I'm quickly going to pound. I need to pound it nicely. So children, I've completed pounding, and you can see the color actually has already been transferred onto the paper. I'll be a little careful while lifting up. Okay, all right. Wow, this is beautiful. So all the petals are actually stuck on the plastic, and that is also given a very good impression. I mean, that looks nice on its own. Okay, and now I'm going to keep this aside, and I'm going to remove this petal as well from here, the extra petals. And okay, so here it is. Now I'm going to make a card out of this rectangle paper, and the small rectangle strip I'm going to make a bookmark. Alright, so I'm going to work accordingly. So first of all, we're going to begin by making the bookmark. We'll be needing paper. I'll not require the entire sheet, so I'm going to cut half of it. Then we'll need a ribbon and a punch to punch hole, and then hole guard, of course, this is easily available in the market, and a hand towel to wipe our fingers. It's because we're going to use glue as well, and a scissor, of course, to cut the paper into half. Now children, to cut the paper into half, we can either use a ruler to demarcate it, to make a middle line or line in the center. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just make a magical line. Magical line is basically putting one side of the paper, bring it closer to the other side and pressing it in the center. There we get a magical line. Now I'll just take a scissor and cut it accordingly. And there we go. Neat line. Yes, so there we are ready with the base of the bookmark. And now we're going to quickly begin. I'm going to take glue and stick it behind the paper. That is the one which you had taken the impressions of. Now children, we're going to spread it on all the corners. It's okay to get our fingers messy. It's fun though. Okay, you can put it on the work table to evenly. Okay, and then we have a hand towel to wipe, and of course, and here children, we're going to place it at the center. Yes, press it on all sides so it sticks well, and you can dab it with a cloth to remove the excess. Just dab it, yeah, to remove the excess glue. Now children, I'm going to punch a hole in the middle of in the center of the bookmark. There we go. And we're going to put hole guards just to keep basically the hole that we just punched safe. So there's longevity of the bookmark. It doesn't either tear easily. So there we go, both sides as you see. And now I'm going to pass a ribbon across. That is a single ribbon, just fold it in the center in this manner and put the beginning of it through from behind, and the loop that you've got here, just pull the beginning of the ribbon through it, and there we go. Isn't that fun? And our bookmark is all ready. Children, I'm sure you enjoyed making of the bookmark, and now we're going to make the card. Children, now it's time to make the card, and I've got this paper as the base of the card, and now we are going to paste the paper on which we had taken the impression of the flowers. So I'm going to turn it over and gently put glue over it. Yes, we'll need to press the sides, the corners well onto the paper so it doesn't flip over. It needs to be dried well. And children, I'm sure you're going to enjoy this activity. And yes, since it's springtime, as I said, there are a lot of flowers. So you can use different types of flowers to actually get the impressions on the paper. And here we go. So yes, we're going to press the corners first. Press it down well. So children, here our card and our bookmark is ready. Here I have cut a strip of paper and stuck it alongside, and I have written happy birthday. You could actually make different types of cards, a thank you card and an anniversary card, and I'm sure you're going to enjoy this activity. Children, I'm sure you enjoyed the activity, and it's springtime. You must try it. Colorful flowers around, and I'm sure now you can tell me that yes, we can indeed keep flowers as memories. So we made a card and a bookmark. And children, for my latest updates, please do hit on the bell icon, do like and share my channel. Till then, take care and God bless.